G'day mates, how's it going? You're on DirtByte. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 25, Highlands Fishing Expansion. So in our last episode, we were able to started planting the onions, and I finished them off between then and now. So let's go and have a quick look at the field to see how that's gone. I've also taken some time to load up our young trout and young salmon, which we will be taking over on the barge just now, and we'll see how many older, fully grown fish, trout, and salmon we have over there. So here we go. This is our field of onions. So the planter we used wasn't able to put the nitrogen on, so we're going to have to do that ourselves. And it looks like we can use a hoe for these weeds. So that's something we'll end up doing until they get rid of the weeds and doing the fertilizer. The other thing I wanted to check was if we are able to so I wanted to fertilize the grass field, but obviously it's too late. It's ready to harvest. So we may look at doing some silage, do an early cut on that, and we can get some fertilizer on it so we can get more hay for our animals later in the year, because I'm pretty sure that our cows have run out of food, except for their grazing, for their meadow grass, but they want to have some hay, which I want to do soon. Before we do that, let's jump into the JCB. You can see we're loaded up, ready to go. We've got 8,000 litres of young salmon, and we've got 14,000 litres of young trout, but we are out of fish food now. So I think that was 8,000 litres of fish food gave us this amount of trout and salmon. So it's not too bad in regards to what you get out. Like I said last time, I don't really think we need to race in and get more fish food in there. We'll just take these over. We'll see what the offshore production's like. If that's still got some, or if it's quite slow processing, we will just leave it for a little bit. We will have to get some eventually. But yeah, it's quite expensive, and I would like to look at getting the production for that, which was still going to be like a year off in game. So we've got a bit of time, which is fine, but it would be really good to have to make our own fish food with our own crops. But we will get to that. Oh, there's a hedge there. We've also taken some time, and I've cut down another 4 or 5 trees in the forest. Only the good quality ones, like we did last load. So we will need to load them up and take them over to the sawmill, so we can turn that into amazing money. I've just realized after I've taken the long cut to get here, I was just got on the road and was driving away, but it's all right, we're getting there. This is probably a better approach road for our tractor and trailer anyway, rather than coming through the village. Doesn't seem like there's as many cars or pedestrians down this end. But oh, I've just got that. It was just going green, so I didn't run that red light everyone saw. So just down into here, there's another red light. Oh no, we're all green. Don't want to run anyone over in our tractor. That would not be good. So we've got to find where our barge is. I think I had to reset it last time we used it, so it must be sitting where it spawns in. But we'll check that in a second. We'll work out where we're going to load up the barge. Now I'm not going to take this trailer onto the barge, because let's face it, it's a dolly trailer. It's quite long. Definitely not going to have to reverse it up and or down to get that sorted. So what we'll do is we'll just park it here, and I'll jump into the boat, and let's see if we can just ever so gently bring it around to that jetty just there off to the left hand side. Easy does it. Here we go. I'm still only getting used to the mechanics of driving a barge. I'm not sure, like we're almost there. How do I put the, I don't think we can put the ramp down in that position because of the bollards there. All right, let's bring the menu up so I can see. There we go. That's putting that down. Yeah, it's not going to work there. So let's just bring it back up. What I'll do is I'm going to get this into position. We'll load up our fish. There's a forklift on the dock there, so I should be able to use that. And then I will see you when we get over to the fish production, which is just over there. Welcome back. We got out here all right. It's a bit difficult to offload these into here with the forklift, and the crane is a bit of a pain. So I think for the sake of time, we're just going to do it as if we've been to the gym and we can pick up 400 kilograms of live fish and water as if it's no big deal. Now, I noticed over there we have 3 pallets that are ready to be taken back over. So we'll grab them and then we'll take them over and sell them. Not sure exactly when the best time is, but we can just take them over anyway. For now, it's not a huge amount. So there's literally like 2 trout, 1 salmon, is it? Or is it the other way around? No, 2 trout, 1 salmon. Hopefully we can get some good money from them. Looking forward to that. I think this is a really good add-on to Farming Simulator. Because, yeah, it's something that's been modded before, but to being built into the game, it just adds another level of detail. Another level of options that you can... different ways to play, different ways to make money, different things for different interests. So we're getting there with these. I think if this production takes all of the pallets we've got, then we should restock our young trout, young salmon farm up at the homestead. Okay, looks like it's full of young trout, but it needs more salmon. Quite a bit more salmon. Oh, maybe not so much, but yeah, no, I think we should put another 8 or 10,000 liters of fish food in there. We just want to get a bit of a stockpile. We don't want too many of these, but yeah, just a stockpile to keep this production going. Yeah, because the salmon just goes straight in. All right, let's see if I can easily dock this barge against that pontoon to load up them with the forklift. So it seems like that's working. Now if I can just go straight a bit. Go just gently, just you've got to be gentle with the controls when you're driving a boat. I've worked out it takes a few seconds to respond to what you've done, and then you just have to see how it goes. We need to go just a little bit closer. Need to avoid the pylons that's at the end, because that won't allow the ramp to come down. Here we go. I think we're almost there. Just want to be able to put that ramp down, which I think we can do now. Just a little bit more, because we don't want a gap where a forklift can run through. Perfect. There we go. So we've got a salmon. Yep, so we've got 1 salmon and 2 trout. And since we brought the forklift all the way out, we might as well use it to load up the fish pellets we've got. So just give me a little bit of time to do that. And then we'll come back in a few minutes. Welcome back. Here we are, offloading our... Oh, that was very close to... That was even closer. to falling off the edge of the pier. That was lucky. That's all that was. So, got our 3 pallets. I've had a quick look. The price isn't good. The price isn't bad. It's just a medium sort of price. Still 10,000. Oh, well, there we go. I did not realize it was going to sell there, but for 2 pallets it was 50,000, and for the last pallet, if it will come off. Oh. Oh yeah. Yeah, that doesn't look good. I'm not sure exactly what's going on there, but it's obviously glitching. Just see if I can sort it out. Welcome back. I was able to sort that out with a quick game restart, but that pellet did sell, so we're up to $121,000 now, which is pretty good. That the fish are really worth it, I think. Definitely going to make us a lot of money there. The wood's going to make us a lot of money. Let's hope some farming makes us a lot of money as well. So now we've got that done, I'm going to stop off at the store. Then we're going to turn around there. Yep. Love the dual steer on this tractor. So yeah, going to stop off at the store and load up another 8 or 10 loads of pallets of fish food. We'll take them up to our young fish production. Then I'm not sure, we need to do the weeding in the onion field, so I may then do that. That might be a good thing to do, because I want to get that sorted while it's still small. I'm debating whether we buy a weeder now. So we've got plenty of money. We are going to spend some on the fish food, but that's fine. We're making it back quite easily. Come on, yep, that's it. If we were to buy a weeder, we may be able to put it on the trailer with the fish food and take it all up in one load, save coming back. Which is just a bit more efficient. If we do get a weeder, I do want to get a wide weeder that can do the medium weeds as well, like a hoe type. Because I think that would be the best, because the ones up there are only small, but when we do have them a little bit bigger. Or alternatively, we could look at a sprayer, and then we could use it for fertilizer as well, because we need to put fertilizer on. Yeah, no, once we've done this, I will think about it, and then we'll make a decision. So I'll be back with you once we have this loaded up. Welcome back. So I've got 16 pallets of fish food. I've put our seed bag on, and I decided to buy this weeder, this hoe. So let's have a look at this one. So it was this one here, the Pottinger. 3.1 tons, 160 horsepower, 12.4 meters. Does work at 25 kilometers an hour. The reason I decided to buy that is because I had a look at the sale, and here we are. Look at this. We have got a AgriSpread AS 2100 SCS. That's in the sale, 55% off. This is a Highland fishing expansion add-on, so this is part of the pack. And I figured, why not? We'll do this, because this is be a good new product we've never used before, and 50% off, so it's 35,000, including the 8,000 for the wind boom, whatever that is. But so there we go. We'll have a quick look at that before we head back to the farm. They can do fertilizer and lime, which is perfect for what we're wanting. So look at that. That is nice. I don't know what that wind boom does. Hopefully it's worth the $8,000 we spent on it. But if not, it's not the end of the world. So we're getting some bigger machinery, and this little JCB isn't really Gonna have to keep up very much. Like I'm gonna definitely gonna be keeping it for the entire time we're on this map. I really love this little tractor. It's a great front end loader tractor. It's does the job. But I'm thinking that we should expand our tractor, larger tractors. So we've got the New Holland. Happy to keep that on. But I want to try out some of the other JCBs. I want to get some of the bigger ones. Oh, oh no. We've crashed. Let me sort this out and we'll get back underway in a minute. Welcome back. I got that sorted out. So we've up at the young fish tent and we've filled it up. So we're completely full. So just plan on leaving. We'll just leave the tractor and trailer here because we don't need that for a little while. I'm going to go and grab the weeder off the back of the trailer and set up on the New Holland and head over to the field to get that started. So I will see you soon. Welcome back. Here we are. So we get started on the weeding. It really shouldn't take very long. It's a very wide weeder and you can do, what do we say, 25 kilometers an hour? Like covering this much ground with such a big implement, it's great. Like it's not going to take very long at all. So we'll jump out. I'll do a time lapse here just to finish this off. And then we'll bring you back in once we're done. So I'll see you soon. Welcome back. There we go. We've done the weeding and I thought I'd just take the opportunity to quickly load up the trailer. Obviously I've cut some of them quite a bit shorter than what they could be, but they are massive nonetheless. So I'm hoping that we're going to get like close to the 30,000 liters again. We still have this one here. I thought we might have been able to get another one on, but no, that still needs processing, but that's definitely not fitting on this trailer. It is completely chock-a-block. And the reason I wanted to get this done and get this over to the sawmill soon is because I want to make some silage up in the top grass field. But I think that we can use the Macdon swather. So I just want to have a quick look at that now. So I'd love to give that a go because that's something new. I've never used one of them before. But I don't know where it would be in the menu. I don't know if we can use it for grass. I'm just assuming. So Here we go. So does it? Yeah, so we can use it for grass, and it swaths it in. So it's got a working width of 4.9 meters, 24 kilometers per hour. So to lease this would be $2,500. The How much would the MacDon be to lease? Well, we don't have enough money, so it's probably going to be maybe $15,000 or $16,000, and it's probably not going to be worth it. But I really, really want to give it a go. Like, that looks like such a cool machine, and I'd actually be keen to potentially do the swathing of our crops for the next harvest rather than using the harvester. So we may even just hold off a little bit and actually buy this outright, because yeah, I reckon that would be pretty cool. I'm not sure. There must be a header for it as well. Here we go. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly how it all works. So we're going to have to. So that goes on combines. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that because I. Here we go. So this is the one that picks it up. No. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure. So I'm gonna look into that because I think that'd be really something really good to do. Probably swath it, and then do you go over with the harvester? I think that's maybe what you do with a narrower harvester. Maybe. Oh yeah. So probably this, and this goes on to a like a standard harvester. That's why the combination is here. So it can go into our harvester. Possibly. I'm not sure. We're gonna look into it. But for now, I'm just gonna leave it here. Like, we've got that. I'm gonna take that over soon. We're full. We're full with the fish food in the fish production. Our offshore fish production is full. We've got our onions in. Cows need looking after. But yeah, next time we're gonna look at mowing, and we might get the MacDon for that. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you are enjoying the Farming Simulator Fishing Highlands expansion as much as I am. And remember to keep your boots dirty and your bites clean, and I'll catch you next time on DirtByte.